Hey there, everyone. Melissa Jakes with John L. Scott Real Estate. And this week on Cruising Columbia County, we are going to be touring Crooked Creek Brewery. So, fun story about the owner of this business. He actually was my home inspector and had decided a couple years ago to open this brewery, which makes him a part-time home inspector and a full-time brewer. Let's go take a look. Hi, guys. All right. And Dave, the owner, how are you?
Melissa, what's up?
So you left me for home inspections for the most part and opened a brewery.
Yeah.
What made you decide to do that?
Open a brewery?
Yes.
Jeez, I don't know. Insanity, I guess.
Yeah. Has it been fun though?
It's a lot of fun.
Good. Good. And how long have you been wanting to do this?
Maybe 5 or 6 years now.
Nice.
We've been open almost 3 years. Yeah.
So
this is my third business and by far the hardest business.
the hardest but most fun, hopefully.
The most fun, the most rewarding, but by far the hardest. Absolutely.
Well, and how long have you been at this location? We're in downtown St Helens, just for the record here.
Yeah, almost a year.
Okay.
I think in another week, actually the end of this week, I think it'll be a year. I believe it was like September 15th or 17th that we opened up down here last year. It was the first day of Halloween Town.
Okay.
And so we're quickly coming up on that 1 year mark. Yeah, we were uptown for about a year and a half.
Right.
And then moved down here when this space was ready after
Lots of
became
renovations,
available.
if I remember
a lot of
correctly.
renovations, and finally got it in order, and
Good.
here we are.
Yeah. And I heard you're opening up a kitchen.
We are opening up a kitchen. Yeah, we are on the last of our inspections.
That's fabulous news.
Yeah, the hood has been kind of a thorn in our side for the last couple of weeks, and we got the hood signed off today. We're waiting for, I don't know, something very technical, some kind of very technical report on flow rates and all of that, and then our electrical inspection is happening tomorrow, but we had a good contractor doing the electrical, so I don't think there will be any issues with that.
So all good things happening. What kind of food are you going to be coming? And I think you mentioned you brought in a chef, right?
We did bring a chef. Yeah, we're going to be doing pub food. I mean, we're a brewery, so pub food kind of makes sense. It'll be higher end pub food, and our chef comes from Deschutes Brewery.
Okay.
So she was at Deschutes for 16 years as the executive chef, running both the Portland and Bend locations. So
she's got some good ideas, I'm sure.
She's a pretty big deal
to
get out here in St. Helens, and she's considered one of the top chefs in the state. So we are very fortunate to have her.
And is she one of the ones that during trivia night, which is Thursdays, that she's done some food here recently, right, for pop-ups?
She has, yeah.
Yeah, I think I had one of the burgers. Was it a burger of some sort that she made? Chicken burger on a trivia night. We did terrible on it, but
yeah, usually you do.
Yes, I do. What are we ranking the bottom 7? 7 or below.
Yeah, usually.
So on top of trivia night, what other things do we do here? There's lots of fun to be had.
Yeah, we do a lot of events. We do trivia night. That's 3 Thursdays a month. On the first Thursday, that's not trivia. We do a fundraiser for a nonprofit. So
Pints for Nonprofits?
That's the Pints for Nonprofits. Yeah, that's our favorite event of the month, where we give $2 from every beer all day to a local nonprofit. We usually raise a few $100 for a nonprofit, but it's a ton of fun. Yeah. And we get to know a lot of new people every month, so that's super cool. What else do we do? We have live music, typically on Saturday nights, a couple nights a month. A couple nights a month. Sundays we alternate between bingo night and cribbage tournaments. There's a lot of different things going on.
Yeah.
And we're Friday nights we do vinyl. We're looking at expanding that maybe to another night as well, like B-sides night. So bring down your favorite B-side album.
And then you can play your own record on.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty rad.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know about that one.
So we do a lot of events.
That brings me to the construction downtown.
Yeah.
So I have read online that there is I Dig St. Helens.
Yeah.
Can you expand a little more on that? Because I saw on your website about it. But you go into different venues down here and then you get stamps to.
Yeah, there's a little punch card.
Okay.
So with every purchase, you can get your card punched, and then there will be prizes given out.
Okay.
Different people. So it's just trying to incentivize people to get down here. With the construction project going on, the city's kind of been discouraging people from coming down here. I mean,
They think it's maybe
lately
a
they've
safety
kind of
or-
been changing their tune a little bit,
Good.
and I think they've been realizing that they're hurting businesses. So
Yeah.
they're changing their tune a little bit and trying to get people to come down here and support small business.
Yeah.
But, you know, for the most part, for the last year, they've been basically saying like, stay away. We're trying to get work done, and you know, you're not helping by being down here,
Yeah.
which is hurting small businesses.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a way of kind of poking fun a little bit at the project, and
Yeah.
you know, not being mean about it, but having fun with it,
We're
poking
still
fun at
here.
it a little
We're still
bit,
here,
and,
yeah.
incentivizing people to get down. So it's a pretty cool
Yeah.
little thing, and it was the St Helens Main Street Alliance that really kind of
Collectively
spearheaded
pulled
that.
together.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, and I can attest to, I've been down here plenty of times because this is a favorite of our families. I haven't gotten a nail in a tire, and it's super easy with parking. Not at all difficult. So come in here and see it. And can we just get a sneak peek at the kitchen? Would that be okay?
Sure.
And on top of that, there's something else that he's going to be offering, which is upstairs. He's converted into an Airbnb. It's amazing. You can see views of the river. So if you have friends and family coming, definitely we're going to take a peek and give a sneak peek, hopefully, of that too.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
Perfect. Well,
Cool.
want to lead the way to the kitchen?
Let's do it.
Awesome.
All right, here's the kitchen.
We're behind the curtain.
Here it is.
And
yeah.
I've not ever been in a commercial kitchen. So
Really? Okay.
I'm not a big cook.
Well,
so
basically you have prep and cooking and
Okay.
washing dishes. So
Washing
here's
dishes is
our
my jam.
Fantastic dishwasher. We've got storage back here. We'll prep over here.
Serving window?
Wash our hands constantly here. Yeah. Pass food.
Is that a pass through?
here.
Is that what they call
That's called a pass through. Yep. And then over here we've got our hood. The hood was existing. You know, it's pretty small by most current standards, but you know, we're gonna make do with it. We can fit the equipment we need under here. We got a flat top, a fryer, oven, and range, and a salamander. So.
Well, and I think too with like pub food, you can typically like kind of intermingle where like how things are cooked, right? And prepped. I've watched enough Dave Ramsey or whatever the show is, Gordon Ramsay. That's it.
Yeah.
So that's pretty amazing that you'll be able to come in here and do this. How is the process going to work? So people come in, do they just go get seated or what?
No, we're looking to do like a hybrid counter service. So you walk in, like always, we've had it set up where you order food at the counter, or you order your beer at the counter. So we're going to keep that model.
Cool.
We brought in a second POS so that it'll keep the line moving a little bit quicker. But yeah, you order up at the counter, and then we'll deliver the food out to your table.
It'll magically appear in front of us?
It'll magically appear, yep.
That's amazing.
Exactly. Yeah.
So the service time is going to be great, and I'm sure you're probably going to be thinking that there's going to be an influx of people too, because there's not a lot of restaurant options down here in downtown St. Helens. So it's just going to make it even more special to come visit here, get some beer, get some good grub.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, we brought on a pretty renowned chef in Oregon. So Chef Jill comes from Deschutes Brewery. She worked there for 16 years as the executive chef, running both the Portland and Bend kitchens, and is considered one of the top like 15 chefs in the state. You know, depending on what list you look at. So she's a pretty special find for us. She lives out here in Columbia County, and reached out a couple months ago, and she had left her position there at Deschutes and knew we had a kitchen that wasn't being used, and so kind of motivated us to get it up and running a little bit quicker than we had anticipated, but we weren't going to pass up on that opportunity because we know Joel's going to bring a lot to St. Helens and to what and you know, she totally fits into what we're trying to do here. So.
Well, and like good food, I am a foodie, although I don't cook. And so being able to have this option means you need to come down and try it. Every time I walked in here, I feel like I'm being welcomed into someone's home. Speaking of homes, can we check out the Airbnb upstairs?
Sure.
All right, lead the way.
Let's do it.
All right, and I just got a special tour of the Airbnb above Crooked Creek Brewery. It is not quite show ready, is what we call it in the real estate world. It has a few minor touch-up details that just need to get done for it to be absolutely perfect. So we are going to show some pictures of it at the end of this video, but I will say that it is incredible. It has an amazing feel, great river views, and it is very, very custom. You know, sometimes you get in those Airbnbs that you're like, why did I rent this place? I got catfished. This is not that place. It has an amazing location. You can go downstairs, get some beer, get some food. You can take a stroll, look at the river, go to boats, and enjoy some things that go on, like bingo and trivia night, which I'm still terrible at, and cribbage if you're into that as well. But it's just amazing. It's an incredible opportunity that we have here in Columbia County, and we just didn't have stuff like this until you came along. So
yeah, this is literally going to be the very first rental property on the Strand down here on the Riverfront District.
It's amazing. And like previous to all the construction, we have live music that goes on regularly. Halloween Town, which is a huge one. People have had other filmings of movies that's going to be coming out here, I think pretty soon.
Yep.
It was just filmed up the road. So to have this location is awesome. John L. Scott is actually hosting a fundraising event at the end of October, so October 26th. And this is something that we are going to be auctioning off. Myself, I'm donating it for our event. So Christmas week, you can see the lights. So the Christmas Ships Parade, I think is what it's called. I am going to be renting this from Dave here and auctioning it off at that, so you can have a party. You can go down, get some beer, or maybe even have some food delivered up. I don't know, but
we'll see if we can make that work.
We can put together.
Yeah,
it's just exciting. So many changes, and you've got a lot of things going on here that vastly help out this area. So wait for the pictures at the end, and thank you so much, Dave, for letting me pick your brain. And
yeah, thanks for hosting us and showcasing us.
Well worth leaving the home inspecting for the part-time and the brewery the full-time. Again, this is Melissa Jakes with Cruising Columbia County. Thanks for joining.
And Dave with Crooked Creek Brewery.